going on, guys? So we're going to continue with the Molten Man Build-A-Figure Wave, and we're going to be looking at Spider-Woman. This version of Spider-Woman is Julia Carpenter. Julia Carpenter is one of a few women who've taken on the Spider-Woman moniker. A bit about her backstory: she got her powers kind of unwittingly, being placed in an experiment that she didn't know she was going to be the subject of that experiment. But that's what gave her her abilities. And unlike Spider-Man, she actually uses psionic energy to create her webs. So she doesn't need web cartridges or anything like that. She uses psionic energy. She also has the normal superhero powers: speed, strength, agility, all that type of stuff. I want to say she had a limited run comic, like a 4-part series or something like that. But for the most part, she's just been featured in other people's comics. She has worked alongside Spider-Man as well. Now, in terms of articulation, she does not have double-jointed elbows, which is starting to confuse me because they're releasing some figures like Rescue. So I'll be glad when they finally commit to giving double-jointed elbows to all of the female figures. But this one doesn't have it. So what you end up with in terms of articulation, you can get her arm bent that much. You can move her hands back and forth that much. Her hair is so long that it does cause some issues when you're trying to get her into different stances, but it's workable. It's not as pliable as I would like. It's pretty stiff, so you'll want to keep that in mind. No ab crunch on this figure. You do get torso swivel, so you can get her twisting around like that. You can get her legs back that far and get her back about that much, leaning forward. Pretty much. It's not even really leaning forward, it's more so getting her straight. So you can have her back and you can have her pretty much straight. So she does have thigh swivel, ankle pivot, double jointed knees, single jointed elbow. She comes with an extra hand, which I'll show in 1 second. The Art Deco on it consists mainly of this big spider on the front. She also has a spider on the back, but it's covered in large part by her hair. There is a peg hole back there, so if you want to get her on a peg, you can do it, but since her hair is so long, kind of blocking it, I'm not sure how that's going to work out for her. She has some lipstick on. I like the mask that they did. There's no real texturing in the eyes, but they went with the silver paint app for it. And she's a good looking figure. So here's Spider-Woman with the alternate hand on. It's like an explosion of webbing coming out right there, and then you can see it going up. Not sure if we've seen this effect on any figures before. None of the figures that I currently own have this effect, so I don't know if it's all new or not. Here you can also get a better look at kind of the detail in her hair, and I like what they did with that. So with that said, let's go ahead and move into my final thoughts on this figure. Okay, so for my final thoughts, I think they did a good job with this character. I like the paint apps that they used on the hair. I love the black and white suit. The extra hand you get with the web effect is appreciated. They also did a really good job, I think, on the mask, on the face, with the lipstick and the silver reflective kind of shading that they used for her eyes. We didn't get double jointed elbows, but hopefully that's, something that Hasbro will start making standard soon. Articulation wise, she does have the upper torso swivel, so there's no ab crunch, no waist swivel or anything like that. So this is a reused body mold. So I think this is a character that if you're into Spider-Man, you'll want to definitely add to your collection. If you're not, it may be an easy pass for you. But let me know what you guys think about her in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. As always, thank you for your support, and I'll see you on the next video.